Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia have an interesting relationship. It's always kind of been weird for the last few years. I think that Ryan feels that Oscar should kind of be more of like a supporting figure, and the way Oscar kind of looks at it is, I'm a promoter, not a trainer or a mentor in that way. I remember years ago, Oscar had said that Virgil Ortiz was the guy with the brightest future on Mayweather Promotions, on Golden Boy Promotions, not Ryan Garcia. And it was a little surprising, not from a talent standpoint, because I think Virgil Ortiz is the more talented fighter, but from a star standpoint, you would think Ryan would have more star potential. But I think the way Oscar looks at it is, Ryan has the look, the image, the following, but as a fighter, you still got to be great in order to sell. That's how Oscar looks at it. Everyone could say what they want about De La Hoya, from his looks, Mexican-American background, all that stuff. When it came down to it, the guy was a damn good fighter. The guy was a great fighter, Hall of Fame fighter. I look at Oscar De La Hoya as an all-time great. When we look at it like this, Ryan Garcia goes on Twitter yesterday after Oscar did his Instagram live, and he kind of just, puts him out there and basically says, Oscar, you're taking pictures with Rolly. What are you doing? You don't support me. Now, keep in mind, in the past, Oscar had, said some stuff, and Ryan said, you're supposed to be my promoter, not my hater. I mean, Ryan just goes off saying he's fake, Oscar, this and that. And then Oscar comes back saying, you lost the fight. Your advisor, Lupe, he was the one who advised you to do the ridiculous catch weight and the rehydration clause. We didn't want to do it because Oscar and Hopkins seem to not want to do it. There seems to be a lot going on behind the scenes. And they're going back and forth. Ryan Garcia's left his trainer. He wants to leave Golden Boy probably, but he can't because of a contractual issue. And it's just an interesting situation because Ryan Garcia is immature. Yes, no doubt about it. He's immature. But he has a point when he says Oscar and Bernard Hopkins and Golden Boy, they let him out to dry after the fight. They didn't even show up to the post-fight press conference, and that's not right. He was there all alone. You got to be with your fighter, win or lose. And Oscar could say all this stuff about how, this and that. If he had won the fight, you think Oscar wouldn't have been there? Because I think he would have. I think that Ryan Garcia going on these tirades is wrong, but as a promoter, Oscar probably should have just been like, listen, we're trying to make you the most money possible, this and that, and try to keep it more civilized than, going back and forth. I think it's a bad look for Oscar, and I think not going to the post-fight press conference is a bad look for Oscar as a promoter, because many young fighters are going to look at it and say, if he did that to Ryan Garcia, that's his big star at Golden Boy right now, what's he going to do with me? So that's just that. I think that Ryan Garcia versus Rolly makes the most sense next. I think Ryan Garcia knocks Rolly out. He makes a lot of money, and he's back in business. And maybe he could get a world title shot at 140. Maybe he gets the winner of Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor. We'll see about all that, but it's just interesting with this, and the promoters have had beefs with their fighters, and it's weird because when it becomes former fighters with new fighters, people look at it differently. But like when Oscar has a problem with Bob Arum, or Floyd Mayweather has a problem with Bob Arum, or Mikey Garcia has a problem with Bob Arum, no problem. But when Gervonta Davis has a problem with Floyd Mayweather, or Canelo has a problem with Oscar De La Hoya, or Ryan Garcia has a problem with Oscar De La Hoya, it's like the biggest thing in the world. But I think that both guys are wrong. Ryan's wrong in the sense that he's immature. He needs to own up to the fact that you lost the fight, you took the terms, you got knocked out. I'm not even saying don't leave Goosen. I'm just saying that's the reality of it. And Oscar and Hopkins were wrong for not being there at the post-fight press conference. So that's how I see it. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.